Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad has reportedly said that he would not cut a deal with Dato Sri Najib Razak to retrieve funds siphoned from 1MDB. He told the Wall Street Journal that he expects charges to be filed against the former PM once a full probe is completed. Mahathir's remarks come as Swiss federal prosecutors seek quick talks with their Malaysian counterparts on how to press forward with the 1MDB investigations. According to Reuters, the Swiss Office of Attorney General wants to renew dialogue with the competent authorities in Malaysia. Citing a spokesman, the Newswire says the OAG favours an exchange between partnering authorities at their earliest convenience. This is to establish the most efficient form of cooperation and to ensure good coordination of the criminal investigations. The Malaysian Aviation Commission has lodged a police report against AirAsia's Tan Sri Tony Fernandes. This was after Fernandes accused the body of instructing him to cancel cheap flights to ferry home voters prior to GE14. Fernandes had claimed that AirAsia was summoned by Mavcom and told to call off the 120 extra flights. Mavcom called the accusation baseless and malicious. It said it had in fact approved all additional flights applied for by the budget carrier. It also denied issuing any directives to AirAsia or any other airline to cut or cancel any flights where regulatory requirements are met. In response, AirAsia said Fernandes' statement is fully supported by evidence and facts, including direct communication between AirAsia Malaysia CEO Raid Asmat and Executive Chairman of Mavcom. It said it will divulge the evidence and facts to the appropriate authorities at the right time. Arianas has recorded total realization proceeds of 2.3 billion ringgit, derived from divestment activities, dividend income and interest income. CEO Syed Yasir Arafat Syed Abdul Kadir says this was despite 2017 having been a particularly challenging year for the private equity space. In FY17, Arianas upped the number of direct and outsourced investment to 58 from 53 in FY16. Total commitment investment stood at 3.6 billion ringgit compared with 3 billion ringgit in the previous year. It expects 2018 to be another challenging year for the market, which may affect its portfolio companies. Starmedia Group says it will only look into voluntary separation scheme as a last option to its cost-cutting measures. Chairman Dato' Fua Kiao says cost reduction plans are being discussed among the management and board level. The group's cost-cutting efforts have been ongoing since last year, with staff costs being a major focus. The Star last offered VSS in 2017. On prospects, Fu says the group's focus will be on the digital space via Star Online. The group will revamp its content to grow the revenue of its digital assets. Meanwhile, its radio segment is showing positive signs after some restructuring, while Dim Sum is expected to see improved revenue, though the effect may not be immediate. Seremban-based Matrix Concepts is joining hands with two Indonesian firms to jointly develop an Islamic financial district in Jakarta. The company inked an MOU with developer PT Bangun Kosambi Success and investment banking firm PT Nikko Sekuritas Indonesia. Matrix says the proposed project in Pantai Indah Kapok 2 was initiated by the Indonesian government. A definitive JV would affirm its first step towards establishing its presence in Indonesia, being one of the biggest and growing markets in ASEAN.